Well, the scripture openly speaks against what those two preachers are doing. Leviticus 18,
Give it
verse
to us,
22
Greg.
says, do not have sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman. It is detestable. Also, Leviticus.
That's the verse I know about. What did God say exactly? What was that word you just used?
Said it's detestable.
Do you know what detestable means?
Right, to detest.
That's like it's awful.
It's testing you on dick. If you fail it, it's detestable.
Testicles should be detached. What are you talking about? Do you think people are scared to speak up against this abomination? What do you think people are going to just be quiet? Those people are making a mockery of the word.
But
they're making a mockery of it. And then tried to, look, I saw the preacher standing up there saying something. If this church is wrong, then all the churches in Atlanta is wrong because it's gay people at all the churches in Atlanta. Let me tell you something about what you just said, Mr. Preacher, that I ain't finna say your name because I can't take you seriously at all. Yeah, it's people who sin in the church. You take sin and you hold it up in the air and rub it in everybody's face. It's a difference. Yeah, it's sinners out there. They can go confess to their sins. They can work on their sins. You boast your sins in front of the lost. And you're not really supposed to take advantage of God's lost people. That's one of the worst sins, if you ask me.
That I am thinking of you. Here we go.
Hey, y'all. He actually got messages. This is a screenshot, and it says the date on this is 2016. So this is before everybody, this is when screenshots was pretty new, technology-wise. And it shows a message thread, and this message was sent at 2:33 in the morning. Why is Bishop T.D. Jakes texting another man or anybody at 2:33 in the morning? I don't know, but they must have went into their iCloud and pulled up all these messages from T.D. Jakes.
May the 26th, 2016 at 2:33 a.m. I looked at that picture.
T.D. Jakes sent the picture, and the text under the picture said, thinking of you. What? At 2:33 a.m.? Why are you thinking of me?
I said, this is like deja vu. Because that's the same thing Eddie did, flexing, and was in the exact same color shirt. I said, now wait. This cannot be a repeat. Let me look closer. And I saw where he was squeezing his fist, flexing. You can see it even in his face.
That's comedy. Said he was squeezing his fist, flexing, because he want to look good as possible for this dude that he's sending the picture to.
And trying to sit his chest up. And said, I'm thinking of you. I said, this is
crazy.
The exact same kind of going on, if you want to believe that that's what Eddie Long was doing.
This is come on, man. Like, come on, man. This is why I be scared to go back to church, bro. Because you don't know who you're being led by. And like I said, that's why I respect Corey Holcomb. But when you say, like, we don't care about you being gay, but it's just when you lie about it, you keep that on the DL. How can we trust you then, man? Like, if you want to come out, then come out. That way we have the right and the option to choose if we want to listen to you or not. But when you hide it, especially because you want to keep and continue to get money, it's just wrong, bro. And we got, and as black people, we gotta do better and stop. We gotta call this stuff out. Like, stop just free willy nilly and just going to these churches and then the signs being in your face, and then, like, come on, man. Like, man, why did y'all support Tyler Perry for so long after all these church plays? It's a grown man in a dress, man. Like, y'all knew something was wrong with that man back there, man. But nobody said nothing because he just made y'all laugh. Like, come on, man. We got to be real sometime, man.
What's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. I just want you to know that you watching You Just Got Juiced reactions. Don't forget, you got the juice now.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy You Just Got Juice, and we are back at it again for another live reaction video. If this is your first time here on this channel, let me just give you a quick update on kind of what we do here. I like to just give my honest opinion, and I talk to you guys like you're my family and friends, and I'm just talking off the top of the head, so it's not pre-calculated thoughts. I'm just speaking to y'all real time, real thoughts, and just real opinions. I do this because everybody was raised different. Everybody got a different point of view, and I'm curious to see how people around the world feel about the same situation. So without further ado, I want to jump into the black church today, and the issue that I'm having with it is nobody's talking about it enough. And what I mean by that is, you know how in movies it's always the jokes, like when you see the Catholic priest, and then it's always a joke about them touching little boys. Where's the black church jokes at about the pastors touching other men, or pastors being drug dealers, or pastors or people at the church doing drag, and it's being accepted by the church community? What am I talking about, you mean? Well, let me give you a better idea. Let's get started.
Matthews, okay? Thank you, Jasmine. I want to say Hammond. Fred Matthews, okay? He got a small church, was just exposed, hold on for a second, hold on. Was just exposed by an OnlyFans creator after he had found out that a man that he was allegedly sleeping with was a preacher, okay? So let me go ahead and roll this video, and then I'm going to introduce the OnlyFans creator, J Rock, okay? Winos, be ready. Go ahead, Jasmine.
Okay, y'all want to come at me? Let me find my remote. Let me tell y'all something. And for the ladies that's up under my comments, I don't give two how loyal of a church member you are to anyone. Y'all's pastor on multiple.
Damn, man. Oh, man.
Occasion has been by me. I never met this man ever outside of me him the 3 times that I did. I never knew this man was a pastor. I never knew this man had children. I never knew this man had a wife. I didn't know any of these things until yesterday. And I've been this man for almost a year now, okay? I find it to be very disgusting that a man can come and get nutted in by me and then go home and lay in the bed next to his wife as if nothing happened. I don't care how God-like it is or any of that. One thing you cannot do is knock me, because if it was your husband, if it was your wife, if it was your dad, you would want to know. And this man, when I watched, and somebody sent me a live yesterday, because y'all know I watch church services. I watched the church service for the first time ever that I watched Triumphant Church yesterday. Never even been there a day in my life. Never even knew this man. Never even knew this man's name till yesterday. And I went and watched it, and I immediately, the first thing that came to my mouth was, oh, that's the man I be. That's what I said out of my mouth. No shade. I can only be as real as I can be. I used to sit on this app and expose DL men back in the day. It's no way possible that y'all gonna even attempt to make it seem as if I'm on this app line. Girl, I don't have time of day.
All right, so that was a lie. There was only a snippet of that live. So the OnlyFans creator, J Rock, heard that we were going live, and he wanted to get some things straight, okay? And so we have him on the phone. How you doing, J Rock?
I'm doing good. How you doing tonight?
I'm fantastic. Why you had to read and drag that man like that? And drag them women?
Bro, I don't get this, man. Another one. And then we always joke about how the white community be touching the boys and with the Catholic churches, but we honestly got to start talking about the black churches now, man. And a lot of these pastors, that's wild, man. And it's like, are you using that pastor platform to draw the men towards you, or are you using the church's money to pay for these sins? It's like stuff. That's why I don't like. That's why I stopped as a kid. I just felt the church was funny, especially after what they did to my mother, man. And I never, and I was a teenager, or even if I was a teenager, but I know that feeling set with me. Oh, and it still sits there, and it's like, after it's like, church supposed to be about God, and my mother, you know, she had a mental illness. I'm not sure if the church was aware of it or not. They probably wasn't, but all the thing she wanted to do was just teach Bible study for her friend's church, which was in a house, and then they told her she couldn't do that because she was a member of their church. And then I remember that upset my mother, and I never understood. Like, she wanted to help this other guy teach kids about God, and God's refusing her. And that's why I don't really get into the politics of church. It's church. It's not no government building. It's not sanctioned. It's like, come on, man. I don't know. But ever since then, I knew that the church was funny. And then now as I get older, and then I'm observing all this stuff on YouTube, it's like, it's just, to me, it's just a facade. And I know it's probably some good pastors out there, but I don't got the time to be going to different churches just to invest my time just to find out that it's another fake it's another fake church. And especially what was that, a couple of years ago, but like that pastor that they used to wear the jewelry, and then they got robbed in church, and what was that guy name? I'm gonna try to find that clip. Let me see.
Brooklyn pastor who made headlines when he was robbed of expensive jewelry during a live stream church service has been indicted on federal charges.
Among the allegations against Lamore Whitehead, that he scammed a parishioner out of $90,000. And as CBS 2's Christina Fan reports, this isn't his first time in trouble with the law.
A normally flashy Bishop Lamore Whitehead was silent outside federal court as his attorney denied all fraud allegations against him. The Brooklyn pastor, known for delivering sermons in designer suits and lavish jewels at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, is being accused by federal prosecutors of obtaining part of his wealth illegally.
Bishop Lamore Whitehead is
probably just a damn drug dealer try to go fake pastor.
Not guilty of these charges. We are vigorously going to defend these accusations.
According to an unsealed indictment, Whitehead asked for money and other things of value from victims using threats and false promises. He allegedly convinced a parishioner to invest $90,000 of her retirement savings with him, but spent it all on himself. He is also accused of extorting a businessman of $5,000, then convincing the victim to lend him $500,000 more and give him a stake in real estate transactions in return for favors from the city government, which Whitehead knew he could not obtain.
That's and people going to this man church.
We're gonna pause right here.
During a live stream Sunday service at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, Bishop Lamore Miller Whitehead appears to get disrupted.
You want to come preach? You want to come preach? You want to come preach? Come on up here. Come on up here.
The bishop says it all started when two women came into the church mid-sermon.
Like, why is he wearing Fendi?
Told them that you cannot record. You can't record.
and they began to make a scene.
Police say when a woman was asked to stop recording and leave, she began to antagonize the bishop and approach him on stage.
They take pictures and they want to be on social media. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
As she walks past Bishop Whitehead, he appears to grab her from behind and they move off camera.
Seen her walk in front of me, going at my wife and my daughter, and I grabbed her.
He says he was worried about his family and thinking back to the moment in July when he was robbed at gunpoint during a sermon streamed live online.
That's the only thing that I can remember. This lady had a bag under her arm and she was going after my wife.
But yeah, like stuff like that is just like church ain't how it used to be, man.
Why did he have to get in his pulpit and drag the homosexuals when he was a homosexual himself?
So let me ask you something. How did you? First of all, you said you've been, you used to sleep with, I guess, other pastors as well too, and you've exposed them as well too in the past.
Well, I had other pastors hit me up trying to sleep with me, and I knew they were pastors, so I had exposed them, but they were an openly gay pastor, so it was a little different in the situation.
So how did you meet him though? Because you said you didn't even know his name.
He hit me up on Jack under the profile name Ryan.
Oh.
And he started talking to me about how much he liked my porn and how he, wanted to always have sex with a porn star. And, it was like a little fantasy dream that he is. So we started going from there.
So was this a paid transaction or this is something that y'all both wanted to do?
Always, from day one.
How much he paid you?
It's different prices each time, but I can say the most he paid me was $1,250 at once upon the setting, because he definitely shitted on. Oh, forgive me. He boo-booed on my penis.
With the church's money?
With the church's money. And then now they saying the reason why he don't want to step down is because the money that he making from the church is the only income that he has. But in the text messages, he told me that he was running out of money that month because he had money set aside for his dick appointments. I was using up all the dick appointment money.
You got these text messages?
Yeah, I got them.
Can you
drop them to send it to your DMs?
Yeah, drop them to my DM right now. So obviously he's seen the video. Have you since you went off? And has he reached out to you or no?
No, he actually had a third party reach out to me and attempt to quiet me because his wife allegedly went and attempted to commit suicide. So they were trying to get me to be quiet and not say nothing else because of what was going on. And like I said, he brought that upon himself. His wife doing what she did was brought on by him, not me. I just came to the world and told my story. Can't nobody tell me I'm wrong for telling my story, no matter who it involves.
So what made you out him? Was because you came across a sermon and he was preaching against y'all? What was it?
Yes, it wasn't even just a preaching against the homosexuality. First of all, I'm a preacher's kid. I've been a preacher kid since birth. And to see another man stand in the pulpit, and our churches nowadays the pastors are only going to church for money anyways. And I hate going to a church like that because it's souls that really need to I'm the type of person when I go to
That's
church,
crazy.
I go to church looking to be delivered. I don't go to church looking to be delivered to my bedroom. I don't need a message being delivered to me saying, hey, I love watching you and I want you in my bedroom. The whole time I'm a pastor, I'm a bishop. And in his case, he's a bishop in the Pentecostal church. That's the highest level you can hold in the Pentecostal church is bishop. And then after telling me that the reason why you want to step down is because that's all the income y'all have, that's even more wrong. You telling me that you're only in there doing this for money. You're not doing this because you were called. You're not doing it because you were anointed. It's not giving up. Jesus called me and I'm doing this because this is
the gay dude calling him out.
Making this much money and me and my wife feeding out this money. We send our kids to college with this money and we need this money. Baby, it's time to go to the unemployment line or you need to go to a job fair because bishoping ain't gonna be it.
So you just take down bishops. Is your
this one? It's not gonna be too many more that I'm gonna need to take down because they're gonna start dragging them one by one. But in this case, they told me that he had an allegation like this 6 years ago, and I'm not gonna say mine's an allegation because it's proven facts. But he had allegations 6 years ago, and he went to the sermon. He had his sermon that next Sunday after the allegation, and made a joke about it in the pulpit, ran across the pulpit, and just tried to play it off. And the wife, because she didn't have concrete evidence, they didn't take effect to it. And that's how I feel like this situation should have been. If I would have went directly to the wife or would have went directly to the church or the family, it would have been brushed under the altar and nobody would have said nothing about it.
So you just try, I mean, it's, do you feel like it's Pride Month? First of all, happy Pride Month, y'all. Do you think outing him was the right thing to do, though?
Yes, because
given his facts of what he just said, I can't blame the man, dog. Cause that's a false idol, and people was praising that false idol to bring that false idol down. I'm not even mad at given what he said, cause it's wrong, man. And then you got a family, and oh man, I don't think the white person's gonna commit. I don't think she's about to take her life or nothing. I think they were just trying to get that man to shut up, though. But if she was, shit, can't you blame her, man? Man. Damn.
Because our churches are so silent with what our leadership is doing because we're trying to protect our leadership. Let's stop protecting our leadership and protect our own souls. Because the Bible says if the head is wrong, the whole body is wrong.
It's crazy because he's speaking facts, but it's coming from a man that's sinning. But it's like Corey Holcomb, I guess. You know, you could kind of, I mean, the word is the word, man, and right is right, you know. I'm just shocked that it's coming from him.
And I don't want to be led. I don't want to be led by somebody that's not going to heaven. How are you gonna try to lead me somewhere that you're not going to?
Did you use protection?
No, he asked me specifically to put my children. This is his statement. Put my children in his hole is what he wanted me to put my children in him.
I don't even know how to come back from that. Oh, this between y'all and this Diddy shit, like this is crazy. You ain't never had TD Jakes up over there, have you? Oh, okay.
No, if I had TD Jakes,
just asking. We got to ask.
Somebody said, but you taking his money. Let me clarify something.
Okay.
When he was paying me, I had no idea of his real identity. I never been to his church. I didn't run across him on social media. And the one time that I did run across a post, I didn't know exactly. This is when we first started talking. I didn't know exactly if that was him. So I did DM him from the text line number and say, hey, is this you? Are you a pastor? And at that time, the text line number was no longer active, so I couldn't get the clarification. But the next time I seen him, I clarified it through his voice. I was like, okay, yeah, that's definitely him, the face, the body, the build, everything. And then the person whose Airbnb I was staying in came to the Airbnb while he was exiting the Airbnb. And like she just told me, she said, I seen him in the hallway when I was getting off the elevator.
You want prep or something? Because how you sleep with a man?
Oh yeah, I'm an advocate for prep. I'm actually working with the Nashville, with the Emergency City Prep Clinic tomorrow with Pride in Nashville. Okay. So I advocate for prep. I've been taking prep since before I was doing porn.
Okay, and did you record these encounters with him or no?
No, but there is a video of him entering and exiting the Airbnb. Also, we just got in contact with the Airbnb owner of another Airbnb that's down the hall with Ring cameras to get the Ring camera footage of him coming directly off the elevator because he went. So now he's confessed to it to his leadership, but told the leadership that he was in conversation with me and that he came to the Airbnb in the parking garage but felt convicted. And when he felt convicted, he exited the garage and didn't come in. And this is incorrect information because when you came in, not only did you come in, but I came in you and you shitted on my dick.
Come on,
so
bro.
much, we appreciate you. I know you got to go to an event. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. I'm gonna get in trouble. See, this is the type of stuff that go down on Tasha K. Like, I thought he was just gonna come in and yeah. I didn't know it was gonna be so. I'm so sorry, winos. I didn't know. How are they feeling? Oh my God, Jesus! Y'all pray for the wife.
Don't bring Jesus in this.
If this is true, please pray for that wife. She is an innocent bystander in all of this. If her husband is a bottom.
Damn.
We gotta go to break.
Damn, now this shit better go viral. Oh, man. Jesus. So I'm curious to see what y'all opinions is on these matters. Have y'all noticed this stuff in the black church? Have you not noticed it? Did you notice it but turn the other eye? I'm curious. Leave your comments down below. I'm just like, we need to call this out, and yeah, like, stop being afraid to call it out, man. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm just tired of it, honestly. So leave your comments and opinions down below. Let's have a discussion. I'll catch you guys next time. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Don't forget, you guys got the juice now, and we are out of here.
Hey, what's going on? It's your man, Ryan Hollins, 10-year NBA veteran, Houston Rockets analyst. And guys, I need you to do me a favor. Do me one big favor, man. Listen, man, you guys are watching. You just got juiced. Reactions. Subscribe now. Make sure you don't miss out. Don't forget, you got the juice now. You hear me? You got the juice now. You just got juice. Come on, family. Make sure you guys check out. Don't miss anything. Tune in. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Peace.